Oh my gosh, Dad. It is such a nice day out here today, isn't it?
November the 6th. Hi, welcome to Healthish Nation. She is
Shantae Paul.
and I'm Kip Paul, and we're going for our second Healthish walk today.
Season 2, episode 8. Oh my gosh, so we're just going to take a little walk to the park and see what we can get into out here. Shall we? Yeah, Dad. It just feels nice to be able to get outside and see the leaves and the trees, you know? I just really enjoy that part of life. You gotta just, enjoy nature sometimes.
Right.
Wait a minute. I see something, Dad. I see someone. It looks like he's working out. Let's go see what he's talking about. Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
How you doing, brother?
My name is Shantae, and this is my father, Kip.
What's up?
What's going on now?
Okay. Tell us, and what are you doing out here?
Okay, my name is Sean Johnson Moore, and what I'm doing is I will call urban gymnastics, but pretty much it's calisthenics, bodyweight exercise.
Okay.
I like
Okay.
urban gymnastics. That's a nice.
I do too.
Yeah, that's a nice.
You need to knock that one off.
terminology.
Yeah.
You probably want to.
Yeah.
Patent that, brother. I
Quickly
like that.
and in a hurry.
I ain't never heard nobody use that term.
Me either.
That sounds cool.
So, what is it that you do necessarily when you're doing this urban gymnastics?
Could you give us a demonstration?
Right,
In
like,
other words.
yeah, show us. What is it that you do?
One of the basic moves that we do is basic push-ups, right? And you want to do them with real strict clean form.
All right.
Glutes, tuck,
Okay.
complete, block out. And if you do those, great. Then you can move into even more advanced moves like this.
Oh, wow.
All right now.
So that takes a lot of upper body, core strength, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then another move that we do is basic squats,
All right.
right? And if you get pretty advanced at those,
Oh my gosh.
Get
Wow.
into-
I can't do
That
that.
wasn't easy.
Can you do that next, Father?
You know what? I don't have the knees for that, but I'm digging urban.
Gymnastics.
That's right.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so tell us, Sean,
What got you into that?
what got you into this, and what is your profession as of now?
right? Okay, so pretty much I was sitting on my couch, pretty bad, out of shape,
Mm-hmm.
and I was looking for different guys on YouTube, and I ran across this big dark-skinned dude named Hannibal,
All right.
and he was doing these crazy moves on a pull-up bar that I had never seen nobody implement.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, that's super dope.
Mhm.
And I used to flip when I was younger,
Uh-huh.
so I wanted to get back into flipping. And then I seen some African guys, and they was doing the same thing that the Hannibal guy was doing. But they was doing the flips too.
Okay.
And I was like, that's it. That's what I love right there. So I said, let me research calisthenics. And then I started 4 years ago, and I haven't looked back since. Now, what I do for a profession, I'm a personal trainer. I'm also an author and many other things. Rapper, entrepreneur.
Wow.
You name it.
All right.
Wow. So can you tell us, Sean, as a African American male, how do you feel health plays a role in strengthening our men?
It's very vital. A lot of times with African American males, we naturally have an innate killer instinct,
That's right.
survival instinct, right? So usually we just lean on that, just it coming by our genetics. But the reality is we need to improve that. We need to be productive with that every day, taking small steps. And the way we get our health better is two different ways.
Okay.
You got to do strength training
Uh-huh.
to get stronger bones, to get stronger body, and then you also got to do cardiovascular strength for the heart, right? Because the heart is the biggest muscle. A lot of guys, they'll do one or the other. You got to do them both. They got to complement each other so that you can be able to run to protect your family and also be strong enough to protect your family.
Exactly.
I can relate to that. I recently lost over 100 pounds, Sean. And, my heart is probably stronger than it's been in my whole life. But I think I want to add one more to what you were saying, and things that you know incorporate in your diet, how you're eating?
Yeah, so
Because you look great, by the way, bro.
You do.
look great.
Thank you.
Very
Cut,
good.
you ripped.
so,
Yeah.
so I'm 190 pounds. I started this journey at about 238.
Okay.
Okay.
And what my diet consisted of in the beginning was really not a diet. It was intermittent fasting, which is time eating.
All
And
right.
what I would do is not eat for 20 hours and only consume my calories for four hours.
Okay.
However, that was taking care of the weight issue, but it wasn't really giving me the performance I need,
Right.
the health benefits I need. So I started to incorporate a lot of more fruits,
Okay.
a lot more vegetables,
Right.
fish, salmon,
Uh-huh.
shrimp, and I'm not against meat. I don't eat a lot of meat, just a little bit here and there, and a lot of whole grains. So I have a more of a what I would call like a calisthenic version of a bodybuilder's diet.
In other words, you are clean. It sounds like to me, because that's the way it was explained to me when I decided that I wanted to get myself back to a runner's body. They said, "Well, do you want to be clean, or do you want to, you know what I mean, the meat portion of it and some of the carb building? You know, it actually does different." Another person that I was just talking to says it also puts us at a risk of certain types of cancers and things like that. Whereas the diet you just described, that's what I'm doing, but this is my version. Now, do you lift weights too, or is it just all you doing isometric type with your body?
It's all body weight.
Okay.
Occasionally, I will do a little bit of what they call weighted calisthenics,
Right.
and that's when you add some form of resistance. There's a couple
Right.
ways you can do that, whether you use a weighted vest, like a 20-pound, 40-pound weighted vest, or you use resistant bands.
Right.
Resistant
I do
bands.
that as well.
Yeah, so
So-
I use those, but traditional weightlifting,
Right.
not at all.
So you mentioned that you were an author as well.
Uh-huh.
Can you just tell us, briefly a little bit about your book and what inspired you to write the book?
Yeah, what inspired me to write the book was that as you get older, you kind of recognize that you had a lot of potential in your life when you were younger, but it was like misguided and really not led. You know, coming from a fatherless home,
Right.
fatherless environment and stuff like that. So as I got older, I thought about, man, what would I have been like if somebody wrote a book to me at 8th grade with all of my basketball abilities, with all my intellect abilities, with all my physical abilities, gymnastics, all of these different things. And I said, my goal is to write that book to that same inner city urban kid that's growing up like me, and kind of tell him all my little mistakes and stories, and kind of add the true nuggets at the end of what it should look like and what you should do, right? So that was like my biggest inspiration, and that's why I call it From the Basement, Nothing Less Than 300, because a lot of times men are dominant in one area.
Right.
Either they're financially dominant, physically dominant, or spiritually dominant. But I say nothing less than 300 because I want to be holistic. Like I want to be physically strong, but I want to be financially free. And I also want to be spiritually conscious. So you got to add all those elements and you become a great, great man. And I just want to help young men kind of walk that journey. And my book is like the first step that I use.
I love it, man. It sounds like a combination of a diary / journal / blueprint because you lived it, so you know firsthand. Now tell us, where can we get that book at?
I do have a copy of it, so he did give me one in person. He also gave the young lady from the radio station one too.
Okay, but I want him to tell me where
Right.
others
Okay.
can get that book at.
Yep. So you can go on Amazon.com.
All right.
Sean SEAN Johnson
Mhm.
hyphenated Moore. If you look that up, 2 different books will pop up. One of those books will be mine.
Okay.
Also, you can check on my YouTube page, Mandatory Thrive HGBM, and I have the links in the description. And of course, if you happen to see me out anywhere, I always try to keep at least 30 copies on me so I can
That's
give them out,
awesome,
sell
bro.
them.
You communicate very well, very effectively, and we truly appreciate that. And my father has something that he would like to give you.
Well, my brother, I just so happen to have an extra t-shirt here, and Healthish Nation would like to welcome you to the family and present this I Am Healthish to you with our signature logo on there, because my
Hey,
brother,
man.
you are healthish. I want to
Hey.
say welcome to the family. Thank you.
Hopefully that can fit you. It is a medium.
That's around the right side.
But you, the way you're as swole as you look on top, though, I'm kind of scared a little bit now. Like, can you
I'm
fit
gonna
it?
make it work.
Okay, make it work. If it don't work, we'll get you something
bigger
different.
size
Let us
now.
know.
Let us know. Right.
So we welcome you to Hellfish Nation. Could you give us final commentary? If there's a young man that's watching this right now that feels like he just has no hope, no direction, no desire to really do anything physically or even mentally, what would you say to such a person like that?
Number one, every person has greatness inside it. Every single person. There's no person on earth that doesn't have greatness inside you.
Okay.
So you have greatness inside you. Number one, you just got to reach down inside and you got to find it. And finding it is the first step to taking a baby step to doing whatever it is that you called to do. I can't tell a person what they're called to do, but I know every single person that was put on this earth has a calling and have a purpose. And if you have a calling and you have a purpose and you're not a mistake, you could be great.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sean. Guys, wow. Such an inspiring young man, right, Dad?
Without a doubt, one of our top 10 all-time best guests. We love Brother Sean.
Yes, we do. And we love you guys in Hellfish World Nation as well. Listen, keep watching us. Keep sharing. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
And remember,
It's not selfish being
being hellfish.
Hellfish. Check out our next episode, you guys. All right?